It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people
How's your day going?
is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Getting the right nutrition is essential to achieving and maintaining good health. Yet accessing balanced meals that also support health challenges and fulfill personal tastes is not always as easy as it should be. At Mom's Meals, our passion is to provide nourishment and deliver wholesome meals to the homes of those who need better nutrition to support their health and wellness, no matter where they live. It's the reason we've built our business from our own personal roots, caring for our clients as we do our own family and loved ones. Our menus are designed by professional chefs and registered dietitians to taste great and support the nutritional needs of common health conditions. Clients get to choose every meal, every order. Meals are delivered to any address, no matter how remote. Simply place your order, receive your delivery, heat, and enjoy. To learn more or view the wide variety of refrigerated meals available, visit momsmeals.com.
Hello and welcome to our series called Iowa Stops Hunger. My name is Michael Moraine. I'm the editor of DSM Magazine, which is part of Business Publications Corporation. Our company launched this series in 2020 to raise awareness about food insecurity in Iowa and spread the word about some of the people and organizations that are working to feed people across the state, and with any luck, inspire you and others like you to join the cause. Just this year, we launched this new video series presented by Hy-Vee with support from Mom's Meals and the Principal Foundation. And this video series spotlights some of the folks who are really helping feed more people across Iowa and doing really innovative work in this area. So I want to jump in and introduce Jackson Kimle with Midland Co based in Ames. Hello, Jackson.
Howdy.
And I don't want to spoil the surprise, so I will let you tell us a little bit about what Midland Company does.
Yeah, so Midland provides farmers with turnkey shrimp production systems. So folks that are currently farming things like corn, beans, swine industry, that kinds of stuff, who are looking to diversify into new industries. And then we help those farmers market the products that they produce, obviously shrimp. And a lot of that goes under our brand and a lot of things like that.
Where did the spark of this idea come from? I think most people would be surprised to learn that you are farming shrimp in the middle of the Midwest.
Yeah, so I had some experience in the food sector. So I got started in agriculture growing lamb for white tablecloth restaurants throughout central Iowa. Came across folks who are experimenting with shrimp and other things and caught my attention. The product quality was really good. And I was with chefs every day. It's like, what do you think about being able to get higher quality shrimp that's produced here in Iowa? And they're like, yeah, it sounds awesome. So a little bit of a long journey into that, but kind of just saw that we needed to create something that was standardizable for farmers to get involved in the industry. Something where we could do it sustainably, be able to reuse water, and then be able to improve the economics so that farmers can produce cost-effective products for consumers.
How has the company grown since you launched it?
So we spent 4 years in research and development, so really focused on developing kind of two different things. So our core technology and understanding the business model that we wanted to bring to farmers. So we've developed an algae-based wastewater treatment inside of the system, and that's really a big deal in the grand scheme of shrimp production in Iowa because we're able to reuse all the water and we're able to recycle nutrients inside of the system. So our systems really look a lot more like what you would see in a wild type system because the nitrogen, the phosphorus, the CO2 that the shrimp excrete is recycled into algae biomass that the shrimp like to eat. So we're able to reuse nutrients, do so in a sustainable fashion, and most importantly, we're able to reuse all the salt water and don't have to dump that to a waterway or anything like that.
At this point, how many shrimp farms are operating in Iowa?
So there's 3 shrimp farms currently operating in Iowa, and we're working on construction on 3 more systems at this time.
What's your 5-year or 10-year forecast? How do you think this could grow?
There's an opportunity for shrimp production to be really quite a large industry in the state of Iowa. So if we take a step back, we import 2 billion pounds of shrimp into the United States each year. And we get a little bit from the Gulf. It's not actually that much of a volume wise of what we catch wild in the Gulf. I think there's an opportunity to produce a significant portion of that here domestically. And it's a growing market. Americans want more shrimp and they want higher quality shrimp, which is a lot of our value proposition. So I think, millions of pounds really is the opportunity when we look at the longer term vision.
What has surprised you? Have there been things you did not expect, surely, from when you started the company? What's kind of caught you off guard, or in good or bad ways?
It certainly took us longer to develop the biology and the technology than I had hoped, which I think any startup founder would say the same thing when it comes to developing a technology. In livestock production and fish production, shrimp production, anything like that, there's always surprises. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So a lot of our business is about trying to plan for the worst case scenario that any of our farmer clients could possibly see and try to see what would that look like for them. Because if we can take out the bottom, that can really help farmers be successful in producing product. And that's what farmers are good at. Farmers are really good at managing risk, paying attention to animals, husbandry, a lot of those kinds of things. And so we're just trying to provide them an opportunity to use a standardized system where they can call another guy who's using the same exact thing. Everybody can learn together, and then market access for the shrimp that they produce.
How have you relied on research at Iowa State? I'm sure that's been a big asset to tap into that expertise.
Yeah, so early on, we've used a little bit of research that's come out of Iowa State. So Iowa State actually hosts the North Central Regional Aquaculture Center, which is a grouping of a number of states in the North Central region, and that's housed at Iowa State University. So working through the folks at Iowa State who work in that space as well, and then the partner universities that all partner together, certainly is an opportunity going forward as well.
With that aquaculture umbrella term, what other kinds of fish or seafood are part of that growing industry?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different species that folks are working on. So the most amount of work really from a kind of developing technology similar to ours, where you can build it in the United States, you can use land-based indoor systems. The most amount of work has been done in salmon, but there's opportunities kind of all over the place. There's opportunities in salmon, there's opportunities in trout. There's a number of warm water fish that are interesting that people are working on as well. I think there's probably opportunities in anything that fits into kind of a premium type product at the moment. As the industry will have higher production costs and fixed costs, at least at first, as we grow, and until we scale and add efficiency. So really anything in the seafood industry that has consistent seed stock that you can get, that is a premium product and does well in these kinds of systems, you can find opportunities in. That being said, we're very focused on shrimp. The shrimp that we produce, quality-wise, is excellent. Our systems have been built around that, and it is the biggest market in seafood. So from our perspective, for what we're focused on, it's shrimp. Since
your job is shrimp, do you still enjoy shrimp? Do you eat it?
Yes. So the only challenge that you have and this really fits like whether you buy it, this fits our customers as well, but it certainly fits us as well. Shrimp that's produced in our systems or by anybody really local, whether they're using our systems or not, ruins grocery store shrimp. So that is the risk. If you have shrimp that's produced here in the US by local farmers and good water quality, it will ruin what you buy at the grocery store.
Where can customers find it now?
So we are located at a limited number of Fairway locations, and they're adding more kind of as we speak. So I believe it's the South Ankeny location currently, Beaverdale, the downtown Ames Fairway. We're also in some independent stores like West 40 and Ankeny, Wheatsfield and Ames, and then there's a few others as well.
All right. I'm getting hungry. Thanks for telling us just a little snapshot of your company. I want to remind viewers that you can read more about Jackson's company and his story in this Iowa Stops Hunger publication. You can also read more about other food production initiatives in DSM Magazine and the Business Record. So it's part of a continuing series, but we'll keep in touch, Jackson, and as your shrimp industry expands, as your empire grows, keep us posted and we will spread the word. Thank you very much.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
This week's Hunger Insight is presented by Mom's Meals.
Food insecurity isn't always about unemployment. It's often about underemployment. 37% of Iowa households don't make enough to cover basic needs like housing, transportation, and childcare. When budgets tighten, food is often the first thing to trim. Hunger hides behind paychecks, and solving it means more than filling plates. It means addressing the systems that keep people struggling. Support policies and partnerships that help working families not just survive, but thrive.